Hey, what's up everybody, it's BaldGuyAce. So a lot of people have been telling me after I posted my last video about how Magma was nerfed, that even though it was nerfed, Magma is actually still pretty decent. So I was kind of curious about that, so I decided I would test it for myself. I put down one tier 7 minion over here on my cactus farm, and I put another tier 7 minion over here in the drowning version of the Magma farm. And one modification that you do have to make so that the Magmas don't glitch out is normally in my previous setup, I would put a block down here and I would place the minion right there. But what I actually did in order to make this work better is I placed another 3 blocks out from that. So 1, 2, 3. So that's a total of 4 blocks out from the main pillar. And then I placed the minion there. You might have been able to place it right here instead, but just to be safe, I placed it 4 blocks out instead of 1 block out from the pillar. What I also did in order to make sure that there was no glitches is I filled in the area between the pillars right here. So just these 3 height worth of blocks, I filled in there. So for instance, if you wanted to use minions all the way down the rest of your farm, well, you'd want to actually fill in all of these pillars as well. So you do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. And so far I've been watching this and I haven't seen any magma cubes escape through the walls or glitch out. So I think that seems to be all you have to do to prevent that from happening. And the same kind of thing happens over here on my drowning version of the farm. So if you look here, normally I would have placed, it would have been actually like right here, but instead I placed 1, 2, 3. So I placed this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces out. So as long as you make those 2 modifications, placing the minion here 5 spaces out instead of 2 spaces out, and placing the minion over here 4 spaces out from the pillar, and then filling in the walls, you won't have to worry about the magmas glitching out. The question now is whether the cactus farm or the drowning farm is actually better. And if one is better, how much would it make, and would it be worth still AFKing? Oh, and by the way, in case you're wondering, both of these minions are tier 7 minions, and they both have enchanted lava buckets in them, and they have Super Compactor 3000s, but you don't even need the Super Compactor 3000 because this is an AFK farm, and so it shouldn't be even using the inside of the minion. But just in case you got knocked offline, that's why I put the Super Compactor there. So what I'm going to do is I had put these down, and I had just cleared out the chests on both sides. So we have these chests that I set up over here, right underneath the drowning version. And over here on the cactus version, we already had this whole chest system set up, but I actually stopped it so that it will only go to this chest system here, and this is entirely cleared out. And I cleared them all out at the same time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back in exactly 1 hour time, and I'm going to see how much magma cream each of these farms created, and which one was better, and also how much you would end up getting if you AFK'd for a whole day. So I'll see you here in a second. Alrighty guys, we're back. It's been exactly 1 hour since I started AFKing. I'm going to now collect the minion from the cactus farm right here, and then I'm going to go ahead and immediately collect the minion over at the drowning version right over here. That way they were both collected at about the same time. And so there we go. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to collect whatever magma cream ended up in the chests for the cactus farm, and then whatever ended up in the chests for the drowning version, and I'll get right back to you. Alrighty guys, so we are back, and I have collected all of the magma cream from both the cactus version and the drowning version of this magma farm. And we're going to check out and see how much they each made and which one made more. So here we go. The cactus one I put into this medium backpack on the left, and the drowning version I put on the medium backpack on the right. And it turns out that the cactus version got 449 magma cream. That's 7 stacks and then 1 additional magma cream. Whereas the drowning version got 435 magma cream, which is 6 stacks plus 51 magma cream. And so that's actually very close to each other, but the cactus was a little bit better. That would mean that the cactus version, each minion that's tier 7 with enchanted lava would make 3,592 coins per hour, or 86,208 coins per day. For the drowning version, each minion that's tier 7 with enchanted lava buckets would make 3,480 coins per hour, which is 83,520 coins per day. So they're pretty close to each other. So the previous farm that I had before my magma minions got nerfed was this cactus farm, and I had 19 minions in it. So if you multiply the daily amount, which let's just average it out to about 85,000, since that's in between both the cactus and the drowning version. So if you multiply 85,000 coins by 19 minions, which is what I had before in my farm, you end up with a total amount of 1,600,000 coins in a 24-hour period of AFKing. That's pretty huge, guys, because I thought when Magma got nerfed that it would basically not be worth using, but it turns out that Magma is actually the best minion for AFKing still, even after the nerf, because getting 1.6 million coins with 19 minions is still way more than I would get with Clay. With Clay, which is the best minion that people thought after the nerf, you would only get about 1 million coins if you had 20 minions with enchanted lava buckets and diamond spreadings in it. Also, those minions would have to be at tier 11 for clay, and the minions that I did the testing for with Magma were at tier 7. So that means if you upgraded the Magma minions to tier 11, they would make even more. So now that we know that Magma is still worth AFKing, just out of curiosity, I actually placed down my tier 11 minion, and I placed that down with enchanted lava bucket on it. And so I just left this here for exactly a half an hour, and I'm going to now pick this up. And so I'm going to see how much we would have made if we AFK for 24 hours with all tier 11 minions. Okay, wow guys, so I just collected the Magma from the tier 11 minion after a half an hour, and we actually ended up with 301 Magma Cream, but this was just after a half an hour. So in an hour, one tier 11 minion with an enchanted lava bucket would make 4,816 coins, which means in a day it would make 115,584 coins, which means that if you had 19 minions all tier 11 on this farm, on this cactus farm, you would make 2,196,096 coins. And if you had 20 minions, you'd make about 2.3 million coins after 24 hours of AFKing. So that means that you definitely want to continue to AFK Magmas, especially if you upgrade them to tier 11. It's possible that that figure is not exact because I did only test it for a half an hour, and so it is possible that because there are random sizes that get spawned, I might have happened to have good luck during that half an hour. But either way, it is definitely worth upgrading your minions. Because of the nerf, the minions no longer max out when they're spawning, and so a tier 11 is now something that's worth upgrading for. Especially because they're most likely not going to continue to nerf Magma anymore since they already nerfed it. So I would definitely recommend, if you want to AFK, to upgrade all your minions to tier 11, and then watch all the money roll in. And that is pretty awesome, guys. So you thought Magma was done, but no, Magma is still alive and well. It's going strong. And hopefully you guys can continue to make tons of money from it. Alright guys, so on that note, I'm going to end the video here, but I hope you guys would subscribe to me. That way you can find out when I post more money-making tips and other guides on Hypixel. And I'm also going to explain more about this city that I'm building up here, so stay tuned for that. So thanks a lot guys, and until my next video, I'm BaldGuyAce, reminding you to embrace the baldness.